More bad news for Jannik Sinner this week. The Laureus Academy has rescinded his nomination for World Sportsman of the Year. The world number one was a favorite to win the honor after his historic 2024 season. But the Academy said it had no choice after Sinner accepted a 3-month suspension to settle his doping case. He's no longer eligible for that reward. Remember, last March, Sinner twice tested positive for low levels of the banned substance clostebol, but was allowed to keep playing while he appealed that case. And while the doping was deemed unintentional, he still got the suspension, and that means no award. Sinner's ban is from February 9th through May 4th. Critics of the decision question why Sinner was allowed to play during his provisional suspension in the first place, and they say it's just too convenient that his suspension means he won't miss any majors, and in fact could come back to play his home Masters 1000 event in Rome, which starts just 3 days after his suspension ends. Critics like Nick Kyrgios and Stan Wawrinka wonder, where's the real punishment for failing 2 doping tests? Some other players, though, defend Sinner. Casper Ruud says he feels sorry for Jannik because, in his view, Sinner hasn't done anything intentionally. Tennis Channel analyst Andrea Petkovic says that many players criticizing Sinner haven't read the entire case history and are basing their judgment on headlines and social media reaction. This week, Tony Nadal said that Sinner got a more severe sentence than he deserved. Speaking to Spanish sports site Marca, Tony Nadal also suggested that some of Sinner's critics are not so clean themselves. Uncle Tony says he knows Sinner personally and is convinced he did not knowingly or intentionally cheat. He says sanctions should be given to those who intentionally do things wrong for personal gain. On the flip side, Sinner's critic says his case is not about reputation but about results, real doping test results, and that all players should be treated exactly the same, and that doesn't happen. Novak Djokovic weighed in, saying he personally finds the case strange, and shared that other players believe that Sinner was shown favoritism. He says a lot of players aren't satisfied and think the whole process was unfair. Let's note the ITIA says that Sinner was not suspended and permitted to play because an independent tribunal ruled that he was at no fault. They say the rules were followed and that no favoritism was shown to Sinner. So where do you stand on Sinner's suspension and the Laureus Awards canceling his nomination? Are the anti-doping policies such that big stars are treated differently than lower-level players? Sound off in the comments section, and we'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.